Hello, welcome on the spot. I'm here with Josh Rosen. We go back to the clubhouse days. Josh is an impersonator, but Josh, go ahead. The floor is yours. Introduce yourself. Talk a little bit about what you do, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, good to be on with you, Stephen. Josh Rosen, not the quarterback who was a bust in the NFL. I'm a comedian impressionist out of Florida. I live in the Miami area, and I've been performing comedy for quite a number of years and doing a lot of sports and political impressions. And I met you, Stephen, on Clubhouse. I think like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, we stayed in touch and stuff over the time, but yeah. So this is great. Yeah. You ready for the questions and on the spot? You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Okay. So for the question, what are your thoughts on the real estate market?
In Florida, the real estate market is hot. Property values are it's very expensive to buy and rent here.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Okay. Let me ask you this: you want to share a struggle you went through to become a comedian where you're at right now?
Yeah, it took a long time of not knowing what I'm doing on stage. Like, I think it takes a while to find your voice. And like, what's funny is like, I knew early on that I should be doing impressions on stage, but I was doing the impressions like I was mimicking how like Frank Caliendo, you know him, who's an amazing comedian impressionist. But I used to do my act like based off of him, and now I do it like it's my own way now.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha. You want to share a quote?
A quote. A quote. Let me think of one right now.
Okay.
It's My Turn Now by Skip Bayless.
Okay. Okay. Good one. You got a favorite Netflix or TV show that you watch nowadays that you turn on or want to watch?
I'm not a big Netflix person.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Seinfeld reruns.
Really?
Yes.
Who's your favorite character?
Kramer.
Yeah, he's good.
Just the physical comedy always cracks me up.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: on your basketball Mount Rushmore, who do you have on there?
I've got Michael Jordan, obviously.
Yeah.
Kareem.
Okay.
LeBron James. And this one's going to surprise some people. Steph Curry.
Okay. Yeah, he's first one up on there. I've heard Jordan, I've heard Kareem, I've heard LeBron a few times. So, but not Curry yet. So you're first. So who is the GOAT of basketball, in your opinion?
So I think it's important to do it by eras. Honestly, I think it's Michael Jordan overall, but I also think it's hard to compare the different eras because like the game changes so much like every 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely Jordan overall.
Okay. Let me ask you this: Are you doing a bracket of March Madness? What are your thoughts on that? As far?
I haven't filled out my bracket yet.
Yeah.
I will be doing it very soon.
Yeah.
And I watched some college basketball this year. I think Duke's definitely the best team.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned that Cooper Flag might not be healthy. If he's healthy, they're going to win it all.
Yeah. He's playing, but I think it'll hold him out. But we'll see how it goes. But it's an ankle, so you never know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You want to share something you did in the pandemic that you might carry on nowadays?
That I did during a pandemic?
That you still do nowadays, or?
Yeah, like I started posting videos every single day of me doing my impressions.
Yeah.
And like it's just a habit that I've gotten into now, where it's like, every day I have to put out a new video.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before COVID, I wasn't putting out that much content.
Gotcha. What's
My
your
turn now.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to do a my turn now.
What's your dream car?
My dream car, I would say a four-door, dark blue, beige leather interior Honda Accord.
Really? Do you drive that currently? Or no?
I currently drive a Civic,
Okay.
four-door.
Yeah. Um, what are your thoughts on the EV car? And have you experienced
EV.
one yet?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cybertrucks are pretty ugly.
Okay.
That said, if someone wanted to gift me one, I'd be happy to drive it around.
Yeah. Okay. Um, if you had to go back in time, what age would you want to go back and live at?
If I could go back in time, I think I would be 28,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'm 35 currently.
Okay. Why 28?
I think had, I think I was much better looking at 28,
Okay. That was your prime?
and that was my prime. And I also wasn't as smart as I am now, but I think I was had a better hairline,
Okay.
and I think I had. I think if I had what I have now, I'd get farther quicker.
Okay. All right. Um, do you have a favorite field trip you did back in the day that you liked as a kid?
Field trip.
Yeah.
I really didn't like going on any field trips.
No.
Maybe to Disney
Okay.
or Universal Studios.
Okay. Um, what generation you grew up in? I'm guessing a millennial, right? Or are you a Gen X?
Millennial.
Okay.
Millennial. Yeah.
How do you feel about the tech today and how it's handled with kids? Having it at their fingertips. Middle school or even like elementary school. How do you feel about that?
I think it's problematic. Like
Yeah.
it started a little bit when I was in school still we still had flip phones.
Yeah.
But it's gotten way more intrusive now where like people don't even look each other in the eyes anymore. It's just head down looking at the phone.
Yeah. No, I know. I see that, and people gotta stop that. But yeah, and concentrate and then keep people's attention. Um, are you wait? Ask me. What movie have you recently watched that you liked, good or bad?
Or what?
What movie have you seen lately that you liked, good or bad? Or
I just was. I'm just gonna say this last night. I was flicking through the channels, and
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield came on, which is an old Disney classic, and
Yeah.
it's really cheesy, but I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Danny Glover,
Yeah.
and it was just a cute movie. I like it. I liked
Yeah. It
it.
was filmed in Oakland at the Coliseum. That movie.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it
Yeah.
has the old like the old parts of it, like if Oakland
Yeah.
transformed. But yeah.
And what I like about it is like there's no movies like that anymore. Like everything's like they don't make movie. That was like a classic '90s cheesy Disney movie, and I don't
Yeah.
see those ever anymore.
Are you an Apple or Android guy?
Apple
Yeah. Okay.
never
With
never
you-
liked the Androids.
Yeah. You want to share a tip of the week, life tip, business tip, success tip?
Yeah, I would say it's very important for me to physically move every day because like even if I just go for a walk or I'm just kind of like pacing in my apartment, it helps me come up with new ideas of things that I'm working on, like as a comedian, in business, in life. I get ideas by just moving my body.
Okay. So you feel being up and walking around doing things gets you motivated.
Yeah, sitting still causes issues for me.
Gotcha. Um, okay, if you were to sit down and eat with someone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Marv Albert.
Yeah.
Yes, it counts, and the foul. And I would tell Marv Albert that I've been imitating his voice for 30 years. Yes. And we would have a good conversation about sports, life, and broadcasting.
Nice. That's a good one. Um, what about if you're stuck in an elevator? Who do you want to be stuck with?
Skip Bayless,
Yeah.
because then he would be forced to confront me.
You want to give a little Skip impersonation?
Okay, little Steven, it's my turn now. In the end, you're just not that guy. You're like LeBron James at real estate. You're just not clutch. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Good one. Let me ask you this: who's your favorite sports team and player? I know you're in Miami. Are you a big Heat fan? I know Jimmy Butler left you, but what do you? Who's your team and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Miami Heat are my number one sports team, and Dwayne Wade, if we're going all-time favorite player.
Okay.
Just what he brought to the city, bringing us championships, and yeah, that would be it.
Okay. Nice. Did you watch wrestling as a kid? Do you have a favorite wrestler growing up?
Yes, I did. I watched a lot of wrestling as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was a huge Stone Cold Steve Austin fan.
Yeah. Can you do a Stone Cold impersonation?
Somebody give me a hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. One more word out of you and I'll open up a can of... I don't know if I could say whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good.
And that's the bottom line.
He was good. What advice would you give yourself at 12 years old?
Stop caring about what other people think about you.
Mm-hmm.
Just live your life.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Don't worry about the judgment.
Okay. What do you love about the city you live in?
As a whole, I love South Florida, the climate here. I love warm, humid weather. That's probably my favorite part about this.
So I'm guessing it drops to what degrees, and then how hot does it get? I know it gets, but what's the temps out here? We're 41 and below, and then we'll go to like 70s usually. But out there, what's it like for weather for you guys out there?
Yeah, like this is like the nicest time of year right now. It gets into like the high 50s at night, and then during the day it's like mid to high 70s. During the summer it's like 90 every day. Yeah. But you get a good period of time where it's nice spring weather. It's not too hot.
Okay. Let me ask you this: if you weren't a comedian or doing your current job, what would you be doing, you think?
Sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
I'd be calling games for. I'd be anywhere actually calling games. Yeah. Basketball, football, baseball, golf. Probably not hockey because I'm not a hockey guy, but
yeah,
I think any of those other sports I'd be broadcasting.
Is it still a passion to do it, or you kind of just it's there, or?
Still a passion, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why like some of my favorite people to imitate are the sports people.
Yeah. Who's the other guy you want to do an impersonation real quick on? That's in the sports world.
I've been doing, Kevin Harlan.
Yeah.
I love imitating him now.
Okay.
Galloping, chiseling, knifing, corkscrewing his way down the lane is Josh Rosen with no regard for human life. Right between the eyes, You're listening to the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Nice. You got a favorite video game or board game growing up that you did or played or currently? I mean, I know you.
Yeah. I'm so I've been an Xbox gamer since the original Xbox. I used to be. I play all the sports games mostly.
Yeah.
I would say NBA 2K has been like a game that I've played for over 20 years.
Okay.
And actually, I just want to show you this. This is like a souvenir of mine.
Okay. Oh wow.
You see it? So before Madden got the license, NFL 2K was like my favorite game ever.
Yeah.
And this was the last one before they changed it to Madden.
Did you ever watch that documentary on the Madden game? It's on Prime.
Yeah, I saw it was on. I've been meaning to see it, but I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch it because it goes over that and then how 2K got involved and how NFL got mad because they lowered the price and they made them get a licensing after it. But yeah, it's pretty good and how the producers switched and come back, and it's good. It's a good one to watch, but definitely goes in depth about the whole Madden game becoming and how they, But
yeah. I still think like Madden's a great game now, but like I wish there was more. There was options.
Choices.
I wish there was competition.
Yeah, totally. What about board game? Did you play those as a kid?
I played a lot of Shoots and Ladder.
That's classic.
That was probably the game I played the most, and also Don't Wake Daddy.
Okay.
You know?
Don't Wake. How's that one go again? Don't Wake Daddy. Was it like the?
Yeah, like if you like make the wrong move in the game, there's like a pop up daddy in a bed that just like pops. Makes a
That's
loud
right.
noise.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Scary game.
Yeah. What's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice?
Yeah.
I love sweet tea.
Okay.
In fact, I got one right now.
What about alcoholic drink? Or do you drink?
I'm not a drinker.
Okay.
If I used to enjoy cider a lot.
Okay. Cider beer?
Yeah, cider beer, and I still like the taste of it. I'd still enjoy it. I just don't drink anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. You got a guilty pleasure you want to share with us?
Guilty pleasure. I love desserts.
Okay.
That's a guilty pleasure.
You got a favorite one?
Yeah, like peanut butter cups are the bomb. Reese's.
Yeah.
Peanut butter cup ice cream.
Okay. You got a favorite emoji?
Yeah, I like the one where your mouth's just open, like in shock.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see that one quite a well, not quite a bit, but I see it. People will send it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nominate someone you want to see that could be a good guest on the show. I know you probably know.
Someone that I actually know.
Or reach out. It could not have to be no, but somebody think it could be. But yeah, either way, I don't know. Name a couple people might think of.
I might be able to get some sports personality on here.
Okay.
Like Chris Broussard.
Okay.
Maybe I can. He would be cool to see on here.
Okay.
Or if Skip Bayless ever reaches out to me,
Yeah.
I'll try to get him on here.
You want to do a quick impression of Chris Broussard?
Sure. Hey, but look, facts over feelings. LeBron James, he's not that guy. I'm telling you, Nick. Josh Rosen is more clutch.
Gotcha. That was good. Something on the bucket list that you want to do you haven't done yet.
On the bucket list, yeah, I would like to I would like to perform my comedy act at the Super Bowl.
Oh, nice. That's a
Yeah,
big goal.
big goal. Whether
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be the halftime show, but just
Yeah.
like I could be one of the entertainers that they
Yeah.
have at the
Okay.
game.
Okay. Good one. Um, and how do we follow you on social media? How do we get in touch with you? You know, I know you do impersonations and stuff. And how do we, get in touch or follow you?
Yeah, so it's Josh Impressions. Um,
No.
yeah, yeah, Josh Impressions. On all YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
I'm on all of them.
Okay. Um, you want to do a quick impression of Donald Trump for us?
Excuse me. So I just was on this podcast with my good friend Steven Lenz, who's a great guy, tremendous guy, not as good as me though. And believe me, I will make podcasts great again. Okay? And China is going to pay for it.
That's good.
I love imitating President Trump, regardless of however people feel about him.
Yeah. What about Joe Biden?
Come on, man. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Tic Tac bar. You know the thing with the thing, man.
Pretty good. Anyone else you want to do an impression of real quick?
Yeah. You think our audience knows Larry David? How about Larry David? You know him?
Yeah. Yeah. He's one.
Doing pretty good, right? Pretty good. Not a bad impression, all right?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. That's enough.
Those are good. And once again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me about real estate needs and stuff like that. But from on the spot, we're out of here. Any final thoughts?
It's always my turn. And it's always your turn. Signing off.
Nice. All right, from on the spot, we're out of here. Cool.